today. So before introducing about IoT or their applications, various applications, so that we will cover about ICT first, because ICT is that we are using that information and communication technology, and in IoT there will be many more addition to this technology. So first we will cover that what is ICT, what are the key components of this, what are the features, what are the role in different areas, what ICT does in our education system, in various businesses like banking sector also, and what is the role in smart grid and in the various that places in our society. So then we will see that what is the IoT, its technology, and what are its applications, what are the problems and controversies in IoT, what are the general features, and what role IoT is playing in different areas. Okay, and looking to some BTech students also have joined, so I will discuss some that product which they can develop in as a project in their UG or in PG level. Okay, and some projects I will discuss here also. So IoT enabled some projects, and then applications in the power system, and some building out automation, and what is the role of IoT in saving of electricity, so and in the smart grid. Okay, so ICT. So if we will define first what is ICT and what is IoT. So ICT is that information communication technology. It is and IoT is the Internet of Things. So ICT promises a wide range of applications and devices for learning environments, whereas IoT is all about connecting devices, making them smart and self-controllable. So this word is more important here in terms of IoT. Whenever we are talking about IoT, smart and self-controllable. So in ICT, there is some information will be communicated. So there are three words in the ICT: information, communication, technology. So some information we are communicating through the technology. Okay, so like one example I want to give, like right now I am that talking about this subject. So I am giving some information, and some information is received by the participants of this course. So some information is communicated to all the participants through the communication. Okay, so this is the three word: some information is communicated through this internet based technology. So some, this is the one example of in ICT. So information and communication technology. Okay, so in this pandemic situation, whatever that teaching learning process is there, like teacher is taking online classes. So online classes is a very good example of information and communication technology. Okay, so and next example that for IoT, if we want to give that IoT and ICT difference, you can able to see that say for example, everybody is using nowadays mobile phones. So our earlier mobile phone, if you will see, that is the keypad phone. So in keypad phone, what we are doing that we are only using that phone for that communication purpose. Okay, means for calling purpose only. So there we can say we are using ICT. Some information is communicated uh, to from the technology. So some sender will be there, some receiving end will be there. So we are giving the message, and at the receiving end they are receiving the messages. So this is that phone is the example of ICT. But now is there days, if you will see, there is smartphone. Okay, so in smartphone there is a technology that is a you can able to see that some self controllable things is also now enabled into the mobile phone. Like if your battery is low, that screen will be automatically go into the that screen, that battery saving mode. Okay, so that can be also there according to light, that screen according to the sunlight or any other light, that screen that will be screen light will be adjustable. So what is this, with the additions of some sensors, we have made our phone to the smartphone. So what is the main additional component here? There will be some additional sensors which are getting some input, some feedback from the that some parameters, and accordingly they are behaving. Okay, so this is the example that I have just given, that is conventional phone versus smartphone. So nowadays that we are everyone is using almost a smartphone. So many other facilities are there. So this can be one difference between ICT enabled and IoT enabled technology. So this is the basic phone is that like ICT, and here in the smartphone we can tell IoT, Internet of Things are there. So many things are there which is operated through internet. Okay, so nowadays as we all can see that every work, most of the work, like our banking, our education, everything's can be controlled, can be seen, can be experienced in the mobile phone only. Okay, so so many works are there in the mobile phone, so it makes IoT enabled devices. Okay, so similar another example is there, that is the our grid. Okay, so that power grid. So if you will see that our conventional grid, in our conventional grid, there are one way, there was only one way communication. One way communication means there will be generation of power, there will be transmission of power, and there will be distribution of power to the loads. Okay, so at the distribution in if consumers are there, they don't have the knowledge of how much more power can be transmitted, or they don't have the knowledge that what other power producers are there, and what are the per unit prices of other consumers. So there was only one way communication. So this is the in the conventional grid now, which is moving towards the smart grid with the help of internet. Okay, so with the help of internet of the things, that so many other communication devices are there. Now one more additions will be there, that in addition to power flow, there will be communication flow. So there will be flow of communication between consumer to the power producer. This will be the second example I am giving for IoT enabled technology. So with the IoT enabled technology, we are making that grid to the smart grid. Okay, so smart grid have all the facilities that people can able to know that what is the per unit price of what time. Okay, so according to the time also, that the price of electricity will differ. Okay, so like that in general routine, if you will say that every person's, if you will see yourself also, that from morning to the night, everybody is following some cycle. Okay, so someone have the habit of waking up at 6 o'clock, someone have the waking habit of 8 o'clock or 5 o'clock, like that. Okay, so everybody, what I am trying to say, that if you will see, almost all the persons are following the some cycle. Okay, so similar to that, our load pattern, if you we will see the electrical load pattern pattern. So according to the cycle of human being, there are the cycle of load. Okay, so mostly in the office time, like 10 to 4 or 9 to 5, like that, offices are open, that before this pandemic. So in the pandemic there are another situation. So but again we can able to see the load pattern. So there are some load patterns are there, and accordingly there is a data by which we can able to see that in this period our load are less. And if consumer anybody want to open their industry, and in that time if they are using the power, so they will be that charged less. Okay, so the concept is that this is the concept like demand side management. Okay, so now where there is a facility, so consumer, you can create either your own that microgrid, nanogrid applications is also there. So nanogrid can be opened by anyone, and also they can purchase the power resources. So this kind of things are possible to IoT enabled technology also. Uh, Next, into the point, what is ICT? So I have already that communicated you that there are three main terms: that is information technology, which means that use of some computer to store, retrieve, transmit, and manipulate data or information. Then the communication technology means that designing, constructing, and maintaining communication system. Okay, and then is the information communication technology, that it is an external term for information technology that is joint communications and integration of and computers as well as necessary internet software. Like some software will be there which will run hardware. So these are the main components of ICT. So if you see that what are the main components of ICT, so there should be first some that hardware should be there, and in which data will be stored. So some data will be there in terms of that some facts, some figures, or some entries will be there, and it will be stored in some physical components, some hardware like hard disk in the computer. So that data will be stored there, and that hardware that we are running all the computer hardware also with some software. So these are the main requirements, like there should be some data, some hardware, some software will be there, and that information will be there. So data that is converted to give it a meaning. So that data will be converted in information, like I'm telling right now I'm that data is also coming the listener. So that is converting into the digital mode, then digital to analog, and analog to digital communication will be there. So that will convert this information into data, again data to information, and information is reaching very accurately. So then there is some procedure like a series of actions to be conducted in order to make sure the system runs smoothly, and there will be some receiver, some people will be there, and some data is entered by humans. For example, we are entering from the keyboard or from the microphone. Okay, so six components of a ICT system is the data, software, hardware, information, and some procedure and people. Next is that what are the features of ICT? The features of ICT, it provides speed and automation, and speed you can able to see that just I am talking from here and from the Kurukshetra, and you are listening from Ghaziabad, Delhi, or from other that cities also, in other cities also. Okay, so very fast and speed that communication is there. So it facilitate collaboration and communication. Okay, so it is very easy to collaborate with the institutions. This is the facility of ICT. So say for example, if I have to take offline classes in that other educational institute, or say for example in Kite, Ghaziabad, if I want to deliver one lecture, so what are the main thing that I have to go from here, stay there, then I have to deliver 1 hour lecture. This is just example I am giving, and it will take 2 days for delivering 2 hours lecture. And now it is possible from the ICT, that only 2 hour I will give from here, and there is no wastage of time, no wastage of money. So this all things can be that reduced, that it and it make a more efficient system. Okay, so this is the some advantage. Next, that some visualization, it adds some visualization, like as the screen you can able to see that these figures are there, that ICT solution benefits. So suppose this figure I will make on the blackboard, it will take time of 10 minutes, and within 10 minutes here we can able to see the various concepts. So it gives more visualization, so more difficult figures can be shown and can be that explain to the students. And similar way I am taking the examples of education system. Similarly it can be done by some CEO of various industry, to explain or to take feedback, or take the status of their products and selling, and everything they can able to do from the ICT. Okay, so it promotes creativity, it enable multiplier effects of documents, and it provides flexibility and variety in learning, and it provides a multimedia effect. Okay, so these are the some features of ICT. So there are various areas where ICT is applied almost in the all area. Even farmer nowadays they can able to see which market is giving more that cost for their product. Okay, so nowadays that they can sell, they are free to sell in any market. So this is the example in the farming. And education I have already given. Business in the banking industry, so previously that for banking we need to go, and we need to stand in the line like that, things are there. But it is now on the in one touch we can able to do the work. Okay, so business, and even in the automobile transportation industry, that we can book the that any cab and other railway and train ticket and other tickets by the mobile phone. So this is all possible due to ICT came into the business. So ICT is important part in any industry, which increased the sales, increased work speed, and people can contact company very easily. And that say, so with these benefits their production increases. Okay, and there is good data storage and file management capability. So we can see that ICT system allows that your business to store, process, analyze, and share vast amount of data. Okay, so the information available from corporate data enables managers and employees to make decisions quickly and accurately, so that they can manage operations effectively and respond rapidly to the business opportunity or threats. So they can discuss online to the far end sitting employee, and they can take the feedback, and accordingly they can take the decision. So as per the data record. They can do the analysis of the data, so it is very better decision making, increased manufacturing productivity, improved customer service, and greater and virtual collaborations are there, and there is improved financial performance. Okay, so these are the some advantage of ICT in the business. So there are some disadvantage also, that cost, and sometimes some regulatory compliance doesn't allow to enter in all the areas. Okay, technology security risk is there. So wherever there is some opportunity, there are some risk also. Okay, so technology security risks are there. Some that because everything that lying on the internet service, so spyware and stealing of personal information, and these kinds of risks are also there, this which is the disadvantage in the ICT. So ICT in education, I have already given this example. So this is the thing on which education system is continued in this pandemic COVID-19 situation. Here that teaching also, they are working, students are that is studying from home, teacher are teaching from the home. So this is the subjects they can able to, a lot of subjects, lot of books they can able to share very quickly from this so many that environment are there, like Google Meet, Zoom, and ATC, that Microsoft team. So many other that platforms are there, which is used in the education as well as in the industrial. So, what is the impact, if you will see in the education system, that previously that we have to write on the pen and paper and blackboard everything. So this reduces the paperwork. It saves cost. It makes collaboration more easier. Two other institute can able to collaborate within that less time, and it enhances the productivity. So impact on teaching, if you will see, through ICT, teacher can easily explain the complex instructions and ensure students comprehension about that. Okay, so more details are there in paper, I have cited here. From here we can able to see. So next, that one news I have taken from the internet, like this is the Asia Pacific food safety and security strengthened through latest ICT development. So this is the news of Thailand in 2016. So they have written in their news that Food and Agriculture Organization of the US, from the drone to smartphones, advances in ICT are bridging the extension gap, providing information on climate smart technology and practices, and helping to level the playing field by making this technology more affordable, accessible, and applicable for even the poorest smallholder and family farmer. Okay, so through ICT, by putting, if you will see in India also, in all the food product there are some QR code, and they are scanning it at the time of purchasing. Also, whenever we are scanning the QR code of any food product, that it gives the entire information, when what is the manufacturing date, that what is the cost, where what are the ingredient. So all the informations we can able to get. So it increases the food safety. Next, that ICT in banking. So ICT in banking, we have also discussed this, that banking sector. If you will see that previously that people have to go to the bank for depositing the money, for withdrawing the money, and for any banking business they have to go to the bank, and it takes suppose your bank is far away. So if you are going in the first half, means your main time will be invested in the doing one banking transactions. Okay, so this all things has changed due to ICT only. So it made a great impact in the field of banking industry, improve service to customers, and it provide better access on their bank account, fast response, and ATM is very good example for this. So with this, we have 24 into 7 time access. So any time previously what was there, that bank is open from 10 to 4 like that, and people can able to work on that time also. So it is a 24 into 7 access is now available on with online banking, mobile banking. So it saves lots of time. So opening of bank account is also now online, quick payment, effortless transactions of money, and banking from anywhere, anytime. Okay, so payment of all the bills can be done within half an hour. Okay, so all the electricity bill, telephone bill, gas bill, so water bill, so all the bills can be paid from the online banking. Okay, so which is safe, secure, and 24 into 7 access to all. So these are the facility with the ICT. Of course, there is some disadvantage because some people are always that working against also. So there is some security and identified some theft concern is also there. So there is a role of cyber security. So people is also there to take care of all the security and threatening aspect. So cyber security that is one of the key area where nowadays many researchers are working. These are the some drawbacks. Now coming to the power system, that ICT in our makes our conventional grid to the smart grid of information and communication technology, which makes electric network more efficient with reduced loss, maintaining voltage profile. So these are the uh, all are the benefits by ICT. We can able to track the generation of any plant, whether it is conventional plant or renewable energy based plant, and we can also able to track the load and accordingly manage the grid, manage the voltage level, managing the frequency. So it plays a role in monitoring and managing energy through the connection and transformation of network. ICT provides the flexible application to collect and manage information in each step, and it collects the information of customers and producers, monitor and measure energy remotely, plan and predict energy consumptions, manage grid components, network design, and its maintenance. Okay, so dispersed power generation like distributed energy based resources, that wind generation, solar generation, it can be integrated from the from this renewable energy and transmitted energy to the grid. So this is the addition. So it provides a service such as automatic meter reading, sensors monitoring, cheap smart meter. So nowadays smart grid is not possible without smart meter. So smart meter should give all the information of consumptions and their power factor, including their power factor also. So that accordingly energy transaction and billing software and performance guaranteed apps will be required, which will be connected through the automatic meter or a smart meter. So next is the application of ICT in the transportation system. So transportation system also we have seen that it saves a valuable time of transporting. Everyone can book the e-ticket for all kind of the transportation system. So next is if you will see the various application of ICT in the society, so how it impact. So it increases the communication speed, so faster communication speed at less cost, so lower communication cost will be there, and it is very reliable communication that effective sharing of information is there, and paperless environment, borderless communications, and it that faster with the faster communication with these advantages, many social problems can be that solved. Okay, so now coming to the our topic, that is IoT. Into what, why IoT is required, what is IoT? So Internet of Things, it is a system of interrelated computing device. Mechanical and digital machines are provided with unique identifier. So all the mechanical and digital machines are provided with a unique identifier, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring any human to human or human to computer interactions. So like in Internet of Things, every devices having their unique identifier data, like you see their mobile number, like mobile number, everyone that having the different mobile number. So same way all the devices have the unique identifier number, and it will be connected through the internet. So there will be tracking from which devices informations are coming and at what time. So these are the things. So information communication technology promises a wide range of applications and devices for learning environments, whereas Internet of Things is all about connecting devices, making them smart and self-controllable. So this is the definition which I have given in the first. So I am connecting with them only. So here the main role will be of the sensors, various sensors from which we are getting the data, or we are tracking the situations. So like best example is the human being. So we all have the some sensors in our body. Also there is a eye, which is a sensor which can able by which we can able to see the things, ear by which we can listen. So these are the four sound sensor, like we can able to hear. Smell sensor is there, by which we can able to smell. There is touch sensor. So these are the sensors of human body. Okay, so which is giving information, which is by which we are taking the input, and accordingly that reactions will be there. So same way, whatever IoT technologies have the role of sensors to for real time analysis. So real time analysis is there, machine learning, some sensors, commodity sensors, and embedded systems will be there. So IoT technology have these kind of characteristics: real time analytics, machine learning, embedded system, commodity sensors. Applications are at consumer level, at commercial level, industrial level, and infrastructure space level. So everywhere you can see, starting from online shopping to the booking of flights using smartphones, and tracking the battery level of the vehicles, and other things, that driverless car. So driverless car, automatic car, it is all from the that driverless car is possible with the help of Internet of Things. Smart home management, home appliances, that switching on and switching off lights from the far end. So this all possible due to IoT. So, a growing portion of IoT devices are created for consumer use, including vehicles, home automations, some wearable technologies like a smartwatch, smart belt, so which is nowadays giving health related information also. So some remote monitoring capabilities. So these are at the consumers levels. Okay, so this is the example of driverless car. So IoT in the vehicle. So all every components, like starter of the car, security locks, music system, and their GPS, and seeing the roads, maps,
Yes,
messaging
Dr. Gupta.
lights.
Dr. Gupta.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
sorry to interrupt you. I think we are not able to see your slides. Uh,
Okay.
uh,
From
so
how long?
I think it is continue for the last 10 minutes. So I think there is some problem. So we all faculty members as well, some of the students are facing the same issue. So kindly check.
Okay. 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 I am resharing it. This.
Sure, please.
My voice is audible.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
It is visible.
Okay. 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 Maybe some network issue. So, Dr. Satish, can you confirm me
Yes, yes, yes,
whether?
yes. Now it is visible. Now it is
Yes.
visible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Interrupt me whenever any problem is there. Interrupt me. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Not a problem. So, actually, we are discussing about the various applications of IoT at consumers level, commercial level, and industrial level. Next, we are discussing about that growing applications of IoT devices in these consumer level use in the vehicle, in the home automation, in the variable technology, and some health related that technology we are using IoT for remote monitoring capabilities. So one by one we will see that in the vehicle the best example is that driverless car we are discussing. So for the driverless car that we need to sense while we are that car is moving on the road on what is the distance between front end, what is the distance between rear end, and that back side, front side, and from both the side also. So all four sides we have to track it. Okay, so that distance sensors will be there which will track, and accordingly that signals will be given so that there should not be any type of mishappening or accident. So IoT is applied in all the devices of the vehicle, like starting from starter, security, locks, lights, and camera. So every where it will be implemented to make our conventional vehicle to a smart vehicle. Okay. So next is that smart home. So a smart home, many times that it has been seen whenever we are going outside in hurry, there may be the possibility we have left our lights on or geyser on. Okay, so these kinds of that situation may be there, which will results increased that electricity bill. So how to reduce electricity bill with the home automation? So this can be one good project from the UG and PG students from any department. Okay, it is not applicable only for electrical, electronics. Nowadays all departments can work because in the smart grid, smart city, smart home, all departments students can work. Okay, so or there may be the team of students from each department, so they can contribute some that mechanical students also can able to do some work on the renewable energy sources. Okay, so electrical, electronics, IT, so everyone can able to do this kind of small project. So what is there that they need to put some sensor inside the home to detect the light, the fan, or other devices, or what if they can able to do some microcontroller can be installed near the that switches. Okay, switchboard, conventional switchboard, and that switches on off information can be given to the microcontroller, and that can be accessed through the mobile. So from the mobile phone they can able to that switch on or switch off the devices. Okay, so they can start working with some LED project first, how to turn on the LED, turn off the LED from the mobile phone. So in whatever devices will be there inside the home, there will be only switching on and switching off facility they can able to do from the mobile phones. And this will make a smart home, means a smart energy, smart way of energy saving. So this can be there. Or and also security system can be checked nowadays, that some problems of theft occurs whenever peoples are not there. So how to reduce theft with the technology? Okay, this can be one UG project. So like that, this camera can be installed, and that camera can be monitored through a particular IP address in the mobile, and they can able to see, okay, our vehicle is there, okay, so or our home is safe. Or they can make some system like that, whenever anybody enters into the home, and there will be a message to the mobile phone. So many, this is just example I am giving. So IoT can be implemented by the students, and they can develop their own thinking. Next is that IoT in the wearable technology. Nowadays, it will come into the near. It is already coming, and it will increase in the next decade, in the next 10 years. So smart glasses, a smart bracelet. So some that wearable technology is there, and that will also give you about your health conditions. That informations will become to the mobile phone. So your blood pressure is this, your sugar level is this, okay. So some that parameters which we are measuring for that health conditions, so that can all be measured from the wearable technology also. So this kind of a smart wearable technology will increase. Already it is come, will increase in the next decade. So health related technology is also there. So one example I can able to give from here, that nowadays if you will see, so previously there was the system of joint family, and now that joint family is reducing with the single person. Okay, so many of the that students, after completing the education, they are working at the far end from their home, and there may be the situation nobody is there to take care. Okay, and after that also at the old age also, with the parents also, that person is not there. So it has been seen in the news also, with the sugar patient and some other, due to some other diseases, some mishappening occurred, and nobody was there to take care. So this kind of that mishappening can be also reduced with the help of IoT. There can be some nano devices which can be putted into the that very easily into the hand of the that old that's all senior citizen, and which can give continuous information to their child. So what is the blood pressure level of right now, and accordingly that project can be developed, so that as per they are receiving the that some information, accordingly if it is not good, that some message will be given to the nearby doctor with the address. Okay, so if someone is not there also at that time, automatic calling of that ambulance and doctors can be done. So this can be also a good project. So commercial level, that medical sector, transportation, and V2X communication, means vehicle to vehicle, vehicle to people, like that. So in medical sectors also, I have given you the example already for tracking. So transportation system, it is already implemented by the GPS. Everybody can able to track that how much time it will take to reach the destination, and how much far that your vehicle is, and from the vehicle to vehicle also they can you can able to track. Even with this IoT enabled technology, we can able to track in this route that more traffic is there, so we should prefer the another route. Okay, so this kind of system is possible due to this internet of things only. So in this particular lecture I am explaining the various areas of that society where IoT can be can play a big role, and uh, some product can be developed by UG and PG students, and some research can be also done. So industrial IoT devices acquire at the industry level. If you will see that it acquire and analyze data from connected equipment in manufacturing, in agriculture. So if you will see this picture is very good. It is showing that during the 1784 there was the time of mechanization, steam power, like this. Okay, so next year by year it is improving. So that in the next maybe it after 100 years, that 1870 around, there is mass production assembly line of and electrical energy. Then the automation and computers came during 1969, and electronics with the computer revolutionized that industrial sector from second grade to third. And now it is internet of things with the cyber physical system and networks today. Okay, so in the manufacturing area, in the agriculture also IoT is there. So agriculture, I am giving some example, like some persons have 100 acres of land, and they are doing farming on that, and in some part there is some problem in some insects and insecticides regions are there. So we have to spread that pesticides and some medicines we have to spread. So if any 10 persons will be also there, they will not able to judge all the time. But in some developed country nowadays, they are using that some drones to that take care of the fields. Okay, so drones are automatically spreading the needed that fertilizers. They are also spreading the medicines required, and with the some sensors, they can closely sense the crops, and they can able to say send the pictures of the that region where some insects are there, and there is a need to spread the medicines. So in this way they can diagnosis, they can do the diagnosis of the disease, and they can also check the various components, soil quality, water level, and other things as per the programming of the microcontroller fitted in the that this types of drones. Okay, so field monitoring is possible with the this kind of the devices. Okay, so then is the monitoring and controlling operation of sustainable urban and rural infrastructure that all across the world is taking place. Okay, so so many companies are working in India also, like TCS, Infosys, so many other. They are working on internet of things to develop a smart city. So our government project is also there to develop a smart city. So what are the regions? So smart city includes everything: smart health system, smart that traffic system and transportation system. Smart power generation means smart grid will be there. There will be checking of pollution level, so everything will be there. in the smart city, though there will be electrical vehicle. What is the meaning? That all the data will be tracked through the internet. Okay, so there will be tracking of generation, there will be tracking of that loads nowadays, that there is a concept which will come into the picture, that you have to maintain your power factor level also. So and people have to give the information before installing their electrical appliances. So many in the conventional city, what is there, they are taking the sensor of 2 kilowatt and but installing 5 kilowatt in the home, which due to which there is a problem of that load unbalances. Okay, so and due to which extra losses will be there. So these all things of monitoring, this complete monitoring system will be there. So there will be monitoring of air pollution, that forest fire detection will be there. Everything will be connected from the sensors, and sensors will give you the data. So accordingly, smart lighting, traffic lighting system will be also there. Say for example, during the night time, that all the traffic lights are on. So whenever any people comes, at that time only light will be on as per the that signal they will receive from the sensor, and a traffic light will be on for 10 minutes, and after that, if 10 minute no movement will be there, traffic light will be off. Say for example, if hundreds of lights are there, 70 can be off and 30 can be operated. So like this, as per the that need, we can develop the system to save the electricity and make the system more efficient. So with a lot of advantages are also there, but whenever we are seeing the advantages, there will be some problems, some controversies will be also there. So with this, if we are putting so many sensors, so some problem can be arised, like some cameras we have installed somewhere, CCTV and other things, so for getting the information. So some person can that make that issue of privacy, and there is also some security that threatening can be there. People may can take advantage of this also, and that reduce the safety, air safety of that barrier. Okay, so these are the some problems are there, like data storage, security, safety, and design problems. Okay, so next, that IoT applications are also there in the power system. So it is a system of interrelated computing device. Mechanical and electrical machines and digital machines are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring any human to human or human to control computer interactions. So IoT applications are also there in the power system, that connecting things such as machines, devices, and other electrical appliances. So allowing the things to communicate. This will be the role of IoT, and exchanging control data, other necessary information while executing applications. So next is that these are the areas where IoT applications are there in the power system, in the energy generation. In the energy generation, if we will talk about entire world is focusing more and more on the renewable energy generation. So in renewable energy generation, it is needed to track the that renewable energy sources, like PV panels, if solar panels are there, because in India solar and wind are most power of renewable energy generated from solar and wind. So I will talk regarding this solar and wind. So in solar, that panels are there and we need to take care of the panels. So tracking of the panels can be also possible from IoT, and tracking of the induction generator installed. What are the healthiness of the generator installed in the wind energy that system. So whether it is a that grid connected mode or isolated mode, there should be some tracking. Okay, so that if any problem, many news is came, that it detects fire. Okay, so we need to monitor the temperature level of the machine all the time, so that we can able to reduce the this kind of fault. Okay, so energy generation and its monitoring, SCADA, smart metering, building automation, connected public lighting, and smart grid. So in these areas of power system, IoT can be implemented. Okay, so I have given this example already, that wind and PV can be monitored in the mobile phone itself. So track the health of equipment, performance, and its efficiency, and forecasting the time of maintenance needed. Okay, so at which time maintenance is required. So it is automated process, increased efficiency, and there is some disaster prevention. Uh, so uh, then is the application of IoT in the SCADA based system. So SCADA allows the centralized monitoring and control of that remote located generation and transmission system. So it consists of sensors, actuators, controllers, and communication devices at the remote field place, and central master unit with communication system at the controlling site. Okay. So also it collects the data from all the sensors in the field and provide a user interface in the HMI at central station, and also it stores the time stamp data for analysis it later on. So IoT with SCADA is a step beyond SCADA that have been in use from earlier days. It provides the real-time signal acquisition and data logging through IoT servers and internet technologies. Okay, so it integrates the individual device, machines, sensors, and other electrical equipment with internet by realizing the functionality of supervision and control. So this is the role of IoT in SCADA, and next is the role of IoT in smart metering. So, so Dr. Satish, are you there?
Yes, Dr. Gupta, I'm here. I can hear
Okay,
you.
okay, okay, okay. Just give me 2 minutes. I will take
No,
some
no, no.
water.
You
Ah,
can take a break of 5 minutes. There is no
ah.
okay,
No, no,
easily.
no problem. Just I will take water and I will continue.
You can take a break of 5 minutes. No issue, please.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, by this time, if any student want to or any participant want to ask some question.
Actually, Dr. Gupta, we have scheduled the QA session in the last. So whenever you will try to finish your lecture, we will start. We will have some queries in the chat box itself. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay. So uh, we are discussing the role of IoT in the power system. So now IoT in that is smart grid, various aspect of role of IoT in smart grid in SCADA and energy generation, renewable energy generation, and its monitoring, control through SCADA, and then the one major thing is that is smart metering. So smart metering is an essential element in smart grid implementation. So without smart meter, we cannot even think of a smart that grid, because we have to maintain the power factor, and we have to reduce the losses, and that maintain the voltage profile, power quality, means voltage profile and frequency level, everything. So that advanced meter is required. So smart metering is an essential element in smart grid implementation, as they are using IoT based technology to transform traditional energy infrastructure. So smart metering through IoT helps to reduce the operating cost by managing metering operations remotely, because in IoT enabled devices there will be system of automatic metering, uh, no manual that recording of reading will be there, so that reading can be also that given like a prepaid and postpaid mobile phone. Okay, so nobody came to us to see the what is the our mobile data consumptions, and similar way can be implemented to the meter, that energy meter also, and automatic meter and advanced meter can be developed. So no manual that recording of all consumptions are required. Okay, so it also improves the forecasting and reduces energy theft and losses. Okay, so with the smart meter, with the that proper data or collection from the distribution area, they can that researcher can forecast the demand, that timely demand, at which time how much demand is there. So that kind of forecasting can be there, and it also reduces the energy theft, because proper that data will be there. In this area this much is the power required, or in this home this is the power requirement, and sending in point this much is the power. So where is the power theft, that can be easily tracked. So these meters simply captures the data and send it back to the utility companies over highly reliable communication infrastructures. So this smart meter, this is the image I have taken. From some websites. So this is the smart meter which gives the kilowatt and the unit, and that power factor, how much is there. So all information, required information, can be automatically sent to the is that electricity company or electricity board. So IoT is implemented in building automations also. So IoT based solutions enable the efficient way of monitor and control of building to property owners, as they connect lighting systems, elevators, environmental systems, and other electrical appliances with a ICT or IoT. Okay, it saves the power consumptions by automatically turning off the lights when rooms are not occupied, and also by making sure of not drawing too much power by the appliances. So automatic functioning of electrical equipments will be there. with the help of IoT. So IoT based appliances provide remote monitoring and control through mobile phones and web applications to the end users and owners of any that equipment or any industry or any that building. So this kind of monitoring can be there, which is very much required in the country like India. If you will see, if you will observe, say for example, many buildings are there, many government building is also there, where if you will see that hundreds of rooms are there, say for example of some hospitals, or some big universities also, that say for example 100 of rooms are there, and only 1 and 2 persons are there to take care of switching on and switching off the lights. Okay, so there is a big project recently I have seen for that ISC Bangalore. For in ISC Bangalore, one professor is doing one project by assuming or by taking that campus as a that grid, microgrid. So every university can be treated as a microgrid. Okay, and there what is the suggestion that if you will see, institutions are giving paying a high cost of electricity bill. So how to reduce the electricity bill of any university or any industry? So that can be also one project. So what for doing that project, we have to first track it. Okay, so where is the consumption, which department is using how much electricity? Okay, and in which hostels how much electricity is using? So nowadays, after that, after recording that, present status of the demand can be noted down, and department wise or section wise or in the industry, they can replace the electricity efficient devices also to cost. And also there are so many other technique. It should be tracked carefully. Whenever no use is there, that light should be, or other electrical appliances should be switched off. Or this is the second step, can be third step can be automatic lighting systems, or automatic turning on and turning off can be implemented. So once it will be implemented, that cost of electricity, that tariff, and whatever the payment of electricity bill can be reduced with the help of IoT enabled monitoring. So accordingly, that there can be monitoring of fire detecting system and security system, and other gadgets. Okay, so IoT enabled devices can be implemented to street lights, where all the lights will be that connected to the internet, and it can be that operated from the internet also. So it consists wireless IoT solutions are deployed to connected IP based light, and this smart public lighting use intelligent connected outdoor LED, which are centrally controlled from the control station. And this type of infrastructure facilities can be used for that reducing the electricity bill also. So this type of infrastructure also facilitates dynamical adjustment of illumination based on environmental changing conditions. Okay, so whenever that light, there is the use of LDR based resistor. So from there we can able to make the some project by which based on the that resistance, depending upon changing of the resistance depending on the light, can be implemented to turning on and turning off the lights. Okay, so these kinds of project can be beneficial for any city. So in smart grid, a smart meter we have seen is the key part of the smart grid, and smart grid makes better use of available energy supply by optimizing electricity generation and distribution depending upon the load demand. This includes Ethernet-based communication, connected substation with intelligent equipment device at each substation. So this enables the automation of substation, which can be coordinated effectively for a better power distribution, especially during peak hours. So IoT in smart grid determines parts where the lacking power and excessive power taking place at a given point of time, and accordingly helps the generating station to come online to fill up the gap. So these are all about the smart grid, which I have already shared with you all. So how we can convert our conventional grid towards a smart grid with the help of IoT. So there are challenges. So we will discuss on the challenges. So what are the technical challenges of IoT in the smart grid? Like cyber security is the first challenge because everything is controlled from the internet. Now, if by any reason, if is a failure of internet system or if any that hacker wants to hack the system, so it will create the problems. Okay, so cyber security means ensuring cyber security in smart grid needs continuous monitoring so that any possible attack can be detected in time and appropriate actions can be taken quickly. Also, monitoring various smart grid parameters can help identifying any suspicious or abnormal activity. Furthermore, having a rapid restoration plan is also important. So the cyber security objectives can be classified as follows: like integrity is required, confidentiality and availability. Integrity means protecting against the unauthorized modification or destruction of information. Unauthorized information access opens the door for mishandling of information, leading the mismanagement or misuse of power. Okay, so this have to be controlled, and this there is a need to maintain the integrity of the system. Next is that confidentiality means protecting privacy and proprietary information by authorized restriction on information access and disclosure. Availability, like ensuring timely and reliable access to information and services. Availability can be compromised by disruption of access to information, which undermines the power delivery. Okay, so Internet of Things employs sensors and communication technology to link appliances, equipment, people, data, and processes. So this facilitates not only in the measurement, collections and processing of large amount of energy and related data, but also provides for seamless communication with each other. So the processing and transmission of real-time data that are collected from standalone or built-in sensors through the internet using wired or wireless communication enables fast computations and optimal decision making to improve energy efficiency. So next step, IoT with machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, so nowadays this is the main topic of research in the field of IoT. So machine learning generally is through spotting the patterns in large data sets and by generating new knowledge from this experience in the form of data. So there is two word, machine and learning. Here machine is learning and accordingly they are taking the decisions. So in the learning phase, the large sets of data are statically mined and algorithms get trained. Okay, so the algorithm then apply their training to predict and forecast in the respective areas. Okay, so nowadays based on the this internet of things in the energy sector, especially one term is came, that is IOE, internet of energy. So hence IoT and machine learning naturally blend to provide very useful and instructive outputs. And for the energy sector, for the power sector, this arrangement of or internet of energy results in higher system efficiency, saving cost, reduce and convenience among and many other benefits are there. Okay, so the area that are directly impacted are industries, electrical utilities, transportation system, building and residences. Okay, so that's all for today, for this lecture. So this is my conclusion to this lecture, that ICT or IoT is the core to national development.
Okay, sir. Now,
So these are the some references that participants can search some references, and that's all from my side. Thank you.